Marie by Design here, and we're in a new year, 2024 now, and this will be my first video for 2024. I just wanted to show you what I'd been doing so far with all my Disney subscription crochet. Okay, I've been doing videos on this with you, showing you the stitches. So this is my subscription, but in this I wanted to recap because I keep coming up with there's mistakes in this subscription and it's really annoying at times. Where I'm on square number 8 now, which is this one. Okay, I've done that so far. I said I would come back once I start square number 8. So this is my square number 8, and that's the back view of it, because you have to stretch the stitches and change colour, and you can't cast off with them, or no, not that, that's knitting. You can't fasten off the ends, so you have number 8, and this is square number 8 on my Disney crochet, and it is called Frozen Granny Square. Okay, because it's Disney, Frozen the movie. Okay, now with Disney crochet you cannot sell any of your makes. Please don't, because it's copyright. This video has not been sponsored by Hatchet Partworks by Disney. This is my own view and my own take on it. As I'm working through my subscription, I'm coming back and showing you how I do the squares, and if there's any new stitches to learn, then I will come back, and if there's any problems I will tell you about them. So if you are subscribing to this and you're on the Premier subscription, before they even bought it out, they should have done proofreading, got somebody to proofread it, because there's that many mistakes I'm coming across. It may be little ones, it may be big ones, but you won't see it until you actually start and do a square. And when you read through the subscription, you know, your magazines and how to do your squares, it will point out some obvious mistakes. Like I'm on square number 8 now, okay, and it's telling me that when I started my square, what wool to use. I'll go on something else with the wool as well in a minute. It's saying you will need leftover yarn from issue 6 in sky blue. Right, now issue 6 didn't come with sky blue. Issue 6 came with, and I'll tell you in a minute when I get to it. It's a good job I've got all these issues in my binder. Issue 6 came with now, here's issue 6. Came with, where's the rest of that? Oh, it's not telling me now, is it? Now that's making me look silly. Issue 6. Let's see if I can find it. Just say that's the Fro issue 6. Issue, yeah. Number 4, number 5. What you'll need, that's number 5. Okay, issue 6 didn't even have any sky blue. It had sunshine yellow, okay, and then it had this very pale yellow. There was no sky blue in issue 6. Sky blue is from issue 1. Do you see what I mean? And this is sky blue. That's my issue 1, because that was my Mickey square. So that's sky blue, and that was the wool that came. Now I've got no wool left, so I've got no more wool from my issue 1 left, even though it said issue 6, and issue 6 was sunshine yellow and another yellow. Okay, so what I've had to do is to write this problem so I could do this little tiny bit. That's all you need is for that centerpiece, is the sky blue for that centerpiece. Sorry, I keep looking over there. Okay, that's all you need. So what I've done is I've took it from another issue, but it's only a little bit. Obviously, as you do the issues, you will get more balls of the sky blue, but that's not the point. They should have proofreaded this magazine first, this subscription, before they even put it out, because it's really frustrating. It's not only that. I did Olaf, remember Olaf? I did the toy, I finished it, I completed it as I thought, and then they come out and say with a statement, we're ever so sorry, but we got something wrong in that issue. So it's not just in the magazine there's mistakes. So if you're not very good at doing crochet and you pick this up for the first time, I've taught myself to do crochet, but only basic crochet. I've had to buy books, I've had DVDs. The way I learn, and I'm sure everybody is like me, or you may be different, but the way I learn is by looking at pictures, looking at the wording, looking at the instructions, plus I have to have visuals, because it may say to do something, and as I'm reading this down here, it didn't make sense to me last night. So what I did was I had to compare all of this with the pictures and all of the text as well. See, I'm down on this section now. I'm down on I'm on round 5 now on this square. Okay, and it's really confusing because as it's saying don't cut the wool off, and this is my yarn that I'm now working with, and it's up here. So it's saying that, I just want to explain this bit to you. On round 5, when you get to this point, if you're on this square, on your frozen square in issue 8, it's saying continue round as usual, fasten off with a slip stitch. I'm on round 5, so it's saying go back to B. Now B is this colour. It looks different on the screen, and I'll tell you what colour it is. B is cyan, and you get that with this issue. Plus you also get sky blue, but it's saying sky blue from issue 6, but I've just told you it's not from issue 6, it's from issue 1. So it's really frustrating. You've got to be able to, just take time for yourself and sit down and read this properly, because as you start to do the squares you will see mistakes that they've made, and it's really frustrating. If you're not if you're just a new crocheter, it's going to be really frustrating for you. So I would suggest that you look at everything that you've received and you study it properly, so that you can carry on with the issue, because it can be frustrating and mind-boggling. Anyway, So we're on cyan. So what it's saying is, it's saying start with the B strand, the cyan strand, okay, and it's saying go back to B, which is this, where you left it just before the corner. Now that is your corner, so you've got to start with it just before your corner, okay, which is, that is actually correct. So what I did was, so not to confuse everything, I checked all the beginning of it, and I also checked the pictures, these pictures as well, which also helps me to correspond with, did I get it right? And yes, I did. So you need to be looking at that as well to help you. That's just my advice. So what you would do then, it's saying before the corner, which I've just told you about, draw it through the next space. So this is my 4mm crochet hook, and I think this is basically, I'm sure I've said this before, that this seems to be the basic needle hook size, sorry, because we're crocheting, hook size that you use throughout this journey of making this this blanket. Okay, so to draw it through the next space, which is by the corner, which is here, your next space is going to be here. It's going to be there on your corner, okay, which is going to be there on your corner. Okay, so because I've just turned it around, it's almost mirror image, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to pull this down now, so hopefully you can see this. No, I need to lower my camera. Why is it not lowering? Oh, there you go. Right, what I need to do is get up close. I'll show you all my squares that I've done so far. I have been going through these each time I've done my Disney crochet. I'm just going to put my binder down because I can't work with that on my lap, it keeps sliding off. Okay, so as I said, this is your corner, and my needle is in just before the corner, and my yarn that I'm left with, the colour now, because this, you will work with this now, and then you also then go on to sky blue, it looks like, to finish off your square. So okay, so we're going in there. So it's saying on round 5, draw this yarn through your next space, so round over your hook, okay, this is your stick, your yarn over the hook, and draw it through, and that's it. You see, that's your next space. Draw that through there, okay, and it's showing you exactly that in the picture. Look, what I've just told you, it is showing you exactly in the picture, you see. So that is your next space. Okay, so it's pretty, this is. You know, I could never do granny squares before, but they are easy. All this, I thought, oh no, when I bought it, I thought, oh no, I'm not going to be able to do this. But don't say can't, because you can. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. So, there. So I've drawn that through, that stitch. Okay. Then work 3 chain and 2 trebles in the same space. So, work 3 chain, so yarn over your hook, okay, and pull that through. That's 1 chain. Yarn over hook, pull through. that's 2 chain. Yarn over hook, pull through, that's 3 chain. Try and keep your tension. How I'm keeping my tension is I've wrapped the yarn around my little finger. These are my stress gloves, by the way, because my hands are terrible lately for cramping. So it's wrapped around my little finger, then I've got the yarn across my palm, and then I've wrapped it round my first finger, just after my thumb. Is it called your forefinger? Something like that. Okay. And then I'm holding the work between my middle finger and my thumb, just to get the tension. Okay. Because if you slack off your tension, it's too loose. If you pull on it too tight, then it's going to be too tight and your square is going to be smaller. And my tension varies from whatever project I use, so I have to be careful and remember my tension. So it depends, we're all different, so just have a go and you'll get it. And then I've done 3 chain. Okay, now I've got to do in that space, also with the 3 chain, I've got to do 2 trebles. So treble is yarn over hook, put your hook through the space, grab your yarn with your hook and pull through. So you have 3 on your hook. That is treble. Okay, and then what you need to do is pull your yarn with your hook through the first 2, then you're left with 2 on your hook. Yarn round hook and pull through the last 2. That is treble because it's the longest. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, so that's 1. So I've got to do another one in the same space. So yarn over hook from back to front, through your space, grab your hook on the yarn, so you've got 3 again, yarn over hook from back to front, or from front to back. It's from back to front really. Then pull your yarn through the first 2 stitches. Okay, yarn over hook and through the last 2 stitches, and that is your 2 trebles. So they're looking a bit like that. Okay, now, but I have done a video on doing trebles and single crochet and double crochet. I'm sure I have. Single crochet is US and double crochet is UK. Okay, right, we've done that. Then continue the round as usual, fastening off with a slip stitch into the 3rd standing chain at the end. Okay, so you just continue all the way around with this colour, because you're not switching colours now. We are on that colour and that is it then. We're not switching colours, we're staying on this colour. So you will work all the way around. Okay, I think though it's telling me to work round, but from where I'm viewing, that is done. From what I'm looking at, that is done. So I don't know why it's saying that, because from where I'm looking, I have done that. That's really odd. Hang on. Continue the round as usual, fastening off with a slip stitch into the 3rd chain strand. Well, that's not there. Now this is where it gets confusing. I will have to now revert, see what I mean about this. That looks like that's done to me, but then in the picture you know, I don't understand that, because that's the picture's saying telling me, no, that is right. That is right. No, we are continuing. I've just looked at the picture again. We are continuing. It's all right. We are continuing to go round, because I've got to now build this up. So there's a second. Yeah, it is correct. It is correct. We are continuing with this. It's all right. It's really confusing at times. Okay. So I need to just clarify that in my folder. Now, what I've just done. So no, it's not in my folder, is it? The book is here. What am I doing? It's so confusing. Right. So this is what I mean. It's best to look at the magazine, the rest of the magazine, and also follow this bit at the bottom as well. Sorry. Follow this bit at the bottom as well. Follow this as you go, and also follow your magazine as well. So reverting back to these instructions, I'm on round 5. Okay, I've already done pick up between the two groups of the third. See what I mean? It's saying something completely different here to what I've just told you. Pick up B between the two groups of the free treble. That was the two groups of the free treble. So in between that, which we did, then it's a make free chain. I've done that, and 2 TR in the space. I've done that. Now see, this is where you need to look at the pictures and look at this, because the other bit didn't explain it properly. This explains, even though you look at the pictures in that magazine, this explains it in more detail than that. So just compare the two. That was what I was saying about comparing the two. Okay, so now you've got to continue round. So this is the rest of your pattern now. So 3 TR and 2 chain and 3 TR in corner space. Now your corner space is this bit. That's your corner space there at the top of the blue scion. So you've got a corner space here. So you need to go 3 TR, and it's yarn over hook, okay, in that corner space. Okay, so we're there in the top of the scion. Okay, pull that through. So there's 3 stitches on your hook. Yarn over hook, pull through your first 2. Try and keep your tension so there's no big gaps. Yarn over hook and pull through the last 2. Okay, now that is 1. You've got to do 3 of those. So yarn over hook again, through that space, corner space, pull your yarn through. You got 3 again. Yarn over hook, pull through the first 2. Yarn over hook, pull through the last 2. Okay, so you've done 2. Another 1. Yarn over hook, go through your corner space, pull your yarn through. So you've got 3 again on your hook. Yarn over hook, pull through the first 2. Okay, yarn over hook, pull through the last 2. Right, that is 3. So it's looking like that now in your corner space. Okay, now it's telling you to do 2 chain, because we're on the corner. So yarn over hook, pull through that stitch. You will often come off your hook, so just do it slowly so you don't pull your stitches undone, otherwise you'll have to start again. And that is 2, and I've done another chain, so I've done 2 chain. Okay, then you've got to do another 3 treble. Okay, yarn over hook, go back through your corner space, so you're starting the next 3 treble. Okay, so you've got 3 on your hook, yarn over hook, pull through the first 2 stitches, so you're left with 2 on your hook, yarn over hook, pull through the last 2, so that's 1 treble. So you've got your second treble you're doing as you go along. So yarn over hook, go through your corner space, pull your yarn through with your hook, you've got 3 again on your hook, yarn over hook, pull through the first 2, try and hold the previous thread in your hand. Okay, then you're left with 2 on your hook again, and yarn over hook and pull through the last 2. That's 2 treble done. Yarn for your last treble, yarn over hook, push your hook through your corner space, yarn over hook, pull through, you've got 3 on your hook again, yarn over hook, see I've let go, quickly get your tension back to normal, try and hold that at the back with your other, so it doesn't get in with your other finger, so it doesn't get in the way, yarn over hook, pull through, so you got 2, yarn over hook, pull through the last 2. That is treble. Okay, now you've done that bit, and now it says, and that was in your corner space, see? So now what you need to do is 3 treble in each of the next 3 spaces. So you've now got 3 spaces. Right, there's your 1 space there, okay, 2 space. So because you've already done your corner, sorry, that's 1 space after your corner, 2 space, and the other space is here. Okay, it says in the next 3. So your next 3 spaces is, because we've already done the corner space, your next 3 spaces is that space, that's 2, that's 3 there, right there, before you go into the corner. Okay, because as it gets bigger, the more spaces you will have to go into. Okay, just get your tension again. This is how I do my tension. Everybody does it different. Just go with how you feel is right. But everybody is different. You don't need to follow everybody who does the tension. Just get some tension. But that's how I do my tension. Okay? So, but everybody's different. Just go as you feel comfortable. Just do it as you feel comfortable. No pressure. Okay, 3 TR in each of the next 3 spaces. So again, 3 TR is treble. Okay, yarn over hook, go into your first space, which is here. I've just let my tension go. Okay, and then what's happening is, as you go and do your crochet, you will anchor into those long pieces of strand that you tucked behind previously. You will anchor them in, but don't worry about it, it will be a lot neater in the end. So yarn over hook and go through the first 2, yarn over hook, go through the last 2. Remember your tension. Okay, that's 1. You've got to do 3 treble in each of the 3 spaces. So yarn over hook, go into your first space again, yarn over, up and pull through, and you've got 3 stitches on your hook. Yarn over, up, pull through the first 2, yarn over, up, pull through the last 2. Right, that's 2 done. Another 1, yarn over, hook, go through your space, yarn over, hook, pull through your stitch. Okay, so you've got 3 again. Yarn over, hook. Okay, this is, where's my yarn? Okay, it got trapped a bit there. Yarn over, hook, pull through the first 2, yarn over, hook, pull through the last 2, keeping your tension all the time. Okay, so that is my first lot of trebles. So I've got to do another 2. It's saying 3 treble in each of the next 3 spaces. So that's 1 3 treble. This is my second, and there is my other space there where my fingers popping out. That is my other space. Okay, I've let go of my tension. Go back in to get my tension. Yarn over, hook, do another treble. 3 trebles. Okay, it's gone off my hook now. Okay, how that happened, I don't know. Go in. No, this isn't working for some reason. Right, hold it on your hook. Go in. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, there you go. 3 on my hook. Yarn over, hook, pull through the first 2. Yarn over, hook, pull through the last 2. That doesn't look right to me. Let me just go over that. That doesn't look right. Right, that there. Ah, it's because I'd got it in the front. Don't have your stitch in the front. She'll do what I just did. That's better. There's no stitch in the front now. See what I did? So make sure you go on your... No, that's... Yeah, I've not got enough tension. So round your first finger there, and now I've got my tension back. Okay, yarn over, hook, pull through the first 2. See, it's slacking off a bit now. Yarn over, hook, pull through the last 2. See, remember your tension all the time. Right, that's feeling a bit loose. Okay, get a bit closer. So that's 1. So yarn over, hook, and then go through. Yarn over, hook, pull through. That's, I'm on my second treble now. Yarn over, hook, through the first 2. Yarn over, hook, through the last 2. Right, that's 2 trebles I've done. Yarn over, hook, through your space, yarn over, hook, pull through. This is your last treble in the second space. Yarn over, hook, pull through the first 2. Yarn over, hook, pull through the last 2. That's 3 trebles now. Okay, there. It's 2 trebles. Sorry. Right, the last treble, which is your in the 3rd space now. Yarn over, hook. Go into your space there, just before your corner. That is your 3rd space. Yarn over, hook, and pull through. See that space there, that where I am now, that is your 3rd space. That is your corner space. Okay, so you're not going in your corner space, you're going in the 3rd space. Yarn over, hook, pull through 2. Yarn over, hook, pull through the last 2. Okay, yarn over, hook, go into your corner space, your last corner space. Yarn over, hook, pull through. So you've got 3 again. Yarn over, hook, pull through the first 2. Yarn over, hook, pull through the last 2. Right, that's 2. 1 more. Yarn over, hook, go in your corner space. Not corner space, in the 3rd space. Let's not confuse things. Sorry. Yarn over, 3 again. So this is your last treble now. Yarn over, hook, go through the first 2. Yarn over, hook, go through the last 2. Right, That is your 3 trebles now, all done. Okay, so it's looking like that. Okay, right, now we've done that. Okay, right, now you've got to pay attention, because in your pattern there is a star. Now just follow the pattern and you'll come up to a point where it will say, when you've done that, when you've gone into 3 treble in each of the next 3 spaces, then the next line down on round 5 says repeat from star twice more. So you've got to do it twice more, repeating from the star. So repeat from the star is where it says 3 TR, 2 chain, 3 TR, and there's a little star. I swear these instructions get smaller. It's not very easy on your eye. It's a good job I'm wearing glasses. Right, the packaging today as well is the writing is getting so small that you're having to squint sometimes, and it's not good. Right, so we're still on round 5 and I've got to repeat from star, so make sure you see that little detail, because you've got to go again twice more. So this is number 1, so we're doing treble 3 in corner space. See, so it reverts you back to your corner space again. So yarn over hook, go into your corner space, pull your yarn through with your hook. So you've got 3 on your, you've got to do this 3 TR again. So you're doing treble once, treble twice, treble 3 times. Okay, that's what it is, 3 treble. Yarn over hook, pull through the first 2 stitches, yarn over hook, pull through the last 2 stitches. Remember your tension. It's a lot to remember in crochet. Knitting is just simple, it's just knit all the row or purl all the row, but with crochet you have to consider a lot. So yarn over hook, go back into the corner space, yarn over hook, you've got 3 on your hook again, yarn over hook, pull through the first 2 stitches. Make sure you don't split your stitches as well. Okay, yarn over hook and go through your last 2 stitches. Right, that's 2. Yarn over hook, and this is our last one. Pull your yarn through with your hook, yarn over hook, pull through the last 2 stitches, yarn over hook, pull through the last 2 stitches. Now, right, that is your treble 3. So you need to do 2 chain, yarn over hook, 1, 2, and then you're doing another treble 3 in the same corner space. Yarn over hook, so you've got 3 on your hook again, yarn over hook, pull through the first 2 stitches, yarn over hook, pull through the last 2 stitches. Okay, what I'm going to do when I've done this, I'm going to just end the video. Before I do, I'm going to show you all the squares I've done so far, just to give you some inspiration. Yarn over hook, because you don't want to see me keep doing this, and I'll come back with a follow-up video and show you the finished square. Okay, so yarn over up, pull through the first 2, yarn over up, pull through the last 2. Okay, last one, yarn over hook, work in your corner space, yarn over hook, pull through the first 2, yarn over hook, pull through the last 2. Okay, that is your 3 treble repeated again, 3 treble, 2 chain, 3 treble. Right, that's corner space. So then we've got to do again 3 treble in each of the next 3 spaces. So you're going back again, so you're going in another 3 spaces, which is going to be space number 1, space number 2, space number 3, just before your corner space. And you keep continuing like that, but as you see, it is growing. Okay, you continue like that, follow the pattern, and you should be good to go. Okay, so now just before I go, so I'm nearly at the end of my square number 8. So I'm still on round 5, repeating as it says, and then round 6 is where you will join B. I don't know why it's saying join B, because I thought I was on B, which I am. It's saying join B to any corner space. Now pay particular attention to these instructions, because I'm sure that's a mistake again, because I am already working with B, and that is our wool. This is B, and I'm already working with B. So pay particular attention, because I think that is another mistake, because I am already working with B, and it told me on round 5 to pick up B and fasten C off. So looking at round 6, before you go on to round 6, it's asking me to fasten off round B on round 5. So this is why I think this is a mistake again. It's saying join B to any corner space. Now if you join B again to any corner space, you are going to end up having, and it's not going to look right. We're already, let me see, let me have a look at this. No, you've got 3 there. No, it is right what I'm thinking. It is another mistake, because it isn't B you're joining back up with. It is going to be A, sky blue, because the end yarn you finish with is sky blue. And yet it's saying on this, now this is where they've made a spelling mistake. Down there it is saying on round, just before round 6, you can't see it, or can you? Can you see that? It's back to front, but can you see what I'm trying to say? Up there it's asking you to fasten off, okay, B. Then it's asking you to join B again. Now that is a careless mistake on their part. Whoever printed this magazine, they have got that wrong, because we have just finished with B and it asked me to fasten it off. Now it's saying fasten, join B. It's not, it's join A, because, and I'll tell you why it's a mistake, because if you look at the pictures, you can see sky blue is fastened on to B, so that is A. Okay, so you fasten A to any corner space, not B, because if you look at this diagram, at this, then if you look at this then and compare it, it does actually say A on here. So this is what I mean by they should have proofreaded this magazine. If people write books, they get a proofreader to check all the mistakes. They didn't do that, and there is quite a lot of mistakes. So you do fasten off on round 5. It does actually tell you correctly there. And then round 6 it does say using A. So just make sure you pay attention to both, to the background square pattern instructions and these instructions. Make sure you look at both, because one's telling you one thing and another's telling you another, and that is a mistake. Okay, so round 6 is worked the same as round 5 using A, so they're actually saying it there, which is good, but it doesn't amount. If people are like hard of reading like I am, and if you have a condition, you get brain fog. With my condition, my fibromyalgia, you get brain fog, you overlook things, and this is why it's good to have diagrams, it's good to have text, it's good to have visuals, because that is the way you're going to learn and you're going to crochet. Get yourself some books as well, like I have. I haven't got my book here, but what I will do is, I can't remember, it's something to do with crochet stitches. I can't remember what it's called, but I will come back in another video. I'll try and find it out for when I've finished square number 8, and I'll try and show you the books I've got and the books I recommend you get, because it's got stitches in it, and it talks you through it. Talks you through all the stitches and everything, and it's really good, but I can't remember what for the life of me what it's called. But I will be back with that book, and I'll see if I've got another book I can recommend as well. Get those books, get the book, get books, get visuals, watch YouTube videos, because you will pick on how to do different stitches that way as well. And it's also good if you're thinking, well, what's double crochet? Because there's been some stitches while I've been doing this Disney crochet which I didn't quite understand, so I've had to watch a video, and I've had to watch it more than once to get my head around it. And I've had to sometimes do it along with the lady stop, start, to get where I need to get. So this is a learning progress for me as much as for you. And I'm trying to help you and tell you when there's mistakes in these issues and try and point them out for you. Anyway, I will carry on with this evening after I've had some tea, and I will try and get it finished. And if it's not this evening I come back on, it'll be definitely tomorrow I come back on. Okay, so before I go though, this is what I find easy, is getting a pin, writing, getting a piece of paper and writing and corner it off, or do it in a circle or do it in a square, whatever you want to do it in. I've just got a corner of paper and I've put number 1 and I've put a pin in it, because I've gone along and I haven't done some of my squares and I got confused, and this is why I've had to revert back to my binder to find the correct squares for the issue. So I've now got them, but I haven't labelled all of them yet, so I've got to get that done as well. So that is my square number 1 I did, but you will have seen this if you've been watching my videos. So this is square number 1, my Mickey square. Okay, square number 2, this is my Moana square. Okay, I'm not very good, as you see, at flowers. So it's just all, you know, some of them turned out exactly right, some of it's probably tension, but that's all right with me. I am happy with that. You do it how you want. That's square number 2, and as you can see, some of my tension is loose and some of my tension is tight, so I'm all over the place. But this blanket is only for me, and it can be stretched out anyway, so don't worry about your tension, just get it how you want to. This is square number 3. This is my Jungle Book square I did, granny square. I love doing granny squares, it's my favourite thing now. I'm going to do a few more designs of my own with granny squares. Not this, right? I'm going to do my own. Now I know how to do them, I'm going to try and tackle it myself. And I'm sure my book I've got explains how to do granny squares. I'm sure it does. Anyway, so that is my square number 3. I've got to remember all of these. That's my square number 4. I haven't labelled it, but I did some embroidery. Go back and watch that design, how I tackled that embroidery with the wool. Okay, square number 4. I can't remember what that square's called because my memory sometimes is bad. I can tell you what that square is. Hang on. Yeah, that's Moana Garland. Actually, that's called Moana Garland. Okay. Square number 3 is my Jungle Book, as I just showed you. That's my Jungle Book square I did. Okay. But label them. It's a lot easier to remember what you've done. Right. This square with the embroidery on is square number 4. And that is my, where is it Winnie the Pooh? I should have known with the bees, of course. It's my Winnie the Pooh square, and I love Winnie the Pooh. You're never too old to love Winnie the Pooh, to like Winnie the Pooh. Right. And then my square number 5 is my Tangled square, I think. Yeah, that's my square. No, which is the right way? No, that doesn't look right. Yeah, that's the right way. That's my Tangled square. And that is Rose Bouquet. It's lovely, isn't it? All these granny squares I've learnt to do. I'm really excited. Right, square number 6 is if I can get the page over. Square number 6, now it doesn't say, I've lost a page there. Square number 6 is my, oh dear, hang on. Square number 6 is, it's probably in the back actually because I've kept them. Square number 4, square number 3. So I'll get there in a minute. Square number 6, yes, is my Mickey and Minnie yellow flower. So that's Mickey and Minnie yellow flower, square number 6. And square number 7 is my, where is it? Winnie the Pooh. It's another one, Winnie the Pooh. Now this is really cute. I've probably done his nose a bit too big, so please don't laugh. I've done his nose a bit too big, I think, and possibly I've not sewn the embroidery. I've not probably embroidered it in the centre, and he's probably looking a bit skew. Yeah, look at his eye, his eye's bigger than the other. But you know what, it's practice, and practice makes perfect. Now it might look a bit strange, but it's not meant to. It's meant to go up a bit more. So what you need to do is pull your stitches in a bit more tighter. Now that looks, and don't do his nose as big as I have, do it a bit smaller than that. I don't know why there's a black stitch. Oh, there you go, his eye's a bit lopsided, that's what it was. There we go. His eye is a bit bigger than the other what's it, and his eyebrows probably, well, I tried to give him a bit of character, but you know, it's, you know, at the end of the day, it's about having fun. Who wants to get it perfect? It's not to give to anybody. It's for me and me alone. I'm only learning as I go along, but that is my Winnie the Pooh square. I think I've done quite well, actually, considering I'm not very good at doing detail, but I'm trying to get there. But that is my square number 7, Winnie the Pooh. Right, and this, as I say, is my Frozen square, and I'm nearly at the end of it now. So yeah, so I will continue this now, and then I will come back and I will show you hopefully what it looks like in a short video, and also about that book which I mentioned. So I hope that's helped you out somewhat with describing about the different stitches and the mistakes that are in the subscription. So just please be careful and be aware that there is some silly mistakes, and that you consider everything that's in your subscription, your pattern details, because you need to do it from one and then the other and compare them, because there will be some mistakes there that they should have checked before they did a print. They have made quite a few mistakes, I've noticed, and that isn't the only one. And also, what would help is if they labelled the wool with the colour on it, and they haven't. There's no colours on your labels. All it says is 10 grams or 25 grams. That is it. There's no on the banding, on your wool banding, they haven't even put the colour of your wool that you're working with. And if you're like me, it's very difficult to remember sometimes what colour ball you're using, or if you have to revert back and use some more of that colour, there's no colour on the banding. So Hatchet Part Works needs to consider this before they put a knitting subscription out or a crochet subscription out. And also, is it like it that they haven't put the colour on the banding of the ball, on the banding when it's cross stitch as well, or embroidery? Because it would be a lot helpful if Hatchet Part Work labelled their bands for their wool and their crochet wool with the colour. Then that would help us all, I think. So that's the end of today's video. Sorry if I've gone on too much, but I just wanted to make sure I covered everything, what I found and what has been helpful to me, which I hope it's helpful to you too. If you liked today's video, please subscribe, and thanks for watching. And until next time, take care. Bye bye for now.